Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update. Turkey moves into Syria. Here we are in August 2016. Now, the Prime Minister of Turkey made some news at a press conference over the weekend of August 21st, 2016. And that's Prime Minister Yildirim of Turkey. He's indicated that Turkey will take a more active role in Syria over the next 6 months. And he stated that the current president, Assad of Syria, has no role in a future government, and that essentially his current role is temporary, and he'll be part of the transition. Now, Russia's on the move again. They continue to gain strength in the region. It's being reported they're firing cruise missiles off the coast of, it would be Lebanon and Syria. And specifically, here's Latakia. This is where their air base is. And they've recently relocated a permanent air base to Latakia, Syria. And it's rumored, or it's reported, that they are shooting cruise missiles off of ships that are, going into this area right through here. And here's Raqqa. This is ISIS's stronghold right here in the center. Just follow the cursor. And it's just reported they're launching things from the sea and from Latakia into the theater. Now, also of interest, and this item just keeps coming up in the news, and this would be in regards to the Incirlik Air Base, and it's here in Adana, Turkey. And news reports state Russia wants to use the Incirlik Air Base for airstrikes on ISIS in Syria. And so we're talking about using this air base. This is the same air base that the United States and NATO is located into, and launching possible airstrikes against ISIS into this area right here. And here's Raqqa, Syria. So from Incirlik Air Base into the theater, which is right here in northern Syria. Now, Prime Minister Yildirim of Turkey said Moscow did not make such a demand, but said, if necessary, Incirlik Air Base can be used. Now, the United States says they are, and this is out of the State Department, they say that they are aware of these comments, and they are seeking clarification from Turkey and from Russia. Now, again, Incirlik Air Base is home to U.S. and NATO air support for air sorties against ISIS in Syria. This base is also home to a nuclear arsenal, estimated 50 to 90 nuclear weapons. Now, reports continue to be conflicting regarding the movement of these weapons. Some reports say the nukes remain in Turkey. Some folks say, and it's being reported, that the nukes have been moved up to Romania, off the north and west of the Black Sea. Now, this is clearly something Moscow would not approve of. It would move nuclear weapons closer to Russia. They would not be happy about that. But the bottom line is there's a lot of confusion on the issue, and there doesn't seem to be any clarity as to whether or not this has happened. News sources for this were out of Canada, cbc.ca, thejordantimes.com, sputniknews.com. So here we are, fast forward to August 24, 2016, and Turkey wasn't kidding. When they said they were going to take a more active role in the area, they wasted no time. And today, Turkey has launched their military into Syria. Tanks, planes, and troops are involved in the maneuver. This is the first time Turkey has introduced troops and tanks into Syria. President Erdogan states the focus of the strikes is against Kurdish militants and ISIS. And the name of the operation is Euphrates Shield, and the United States is supporting the operation with special forces and air power. And what we're looking at specifically, here's a map of Syria. And we're going to take a look at the Euphrates River right here. The Euphrates starts off of this lake in Turkey and moves down into northern Syria. Let's get this in a little tighter. And the issue is this town here in the middle called Yereblus in Syria. Now, Yereblus is on the west side of the Euphrates River, and it's on the border between Syria and Turkey. And ISIS has been in control of this area west of the Euphrates, and it's reported that with their launch today that Turkey has captured Jarablus and moved ISIS out of the town. Now, of course, this comes with some disagreement. The folks in Syria, they're upset with it. All the way down here in Damascus, this is where a boss is, or not a boss, but Assad is located, and they are crying that their sovereignty has been violated, and they are launching a protest to the United Nations for Turkey moving into Syria up here at Jarablus on the Euphrates River. Now the other part, of course this is all about fighting terrorism. Everybody's fighting terrorism now. But the Turks also want to make sure and keep the Kurds east of the Euphrates River. And the problem is the Kurds have crossed west of the Euphrates River, and Turkey wants to keep the Kurds east of the Euphrates River. And so, who are the Kurds? And the Kurds, essentially, here's the Euphrates River, and they live in an area in through southern and eastern Turkey, and just follow the mountain range into northern Iraq and down the border between Iraq and Iran. And this area right through here is pretty much, follow the cursor, that's where the Kurds are located, even as far north into the southeast corner of Turkey. But there also appears to be a need to want to keep the Kurds east of the Euphrates River where they're located. References for all of this information were at theguardian.com, bbc.com, and rt.com. But the bottom line is ISIS is getting squeezed here in Syria. There's no doubt that's happening. More military troops and equipment move further south every day out of Turkey now, creeping a little further south, closer to the promised land. And just take a look at what's going on. Russia has access to an air base over here in the far right of the screen, or the far east, in Hamadan, Iran. Iranian troops are now into Mosul, about 100,000. We also have Russian forces here in northern Syria. They have an air base in Latakia. There's also now talk about wanting to use the Incirlik Air Base, where the United States and NATO are located, if necessary. If necessary. They're not pushing, but if necessary. So, a lot going on, and this seems to be happening at a very quick pace. If you're interested in this, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com. Keywords: Ezekiel 38:39, Turkey, Syria, Russia, all the family names: Meshach, Tubal, Beth Dagarma, Gomer for Turkey, Magog for Russia, Persia, Elam for Iran. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.